Hello, all you Wuthering Wave enjoyers. Today I'll be going over a quick guide on Zhezhi. Starting off, she's a Glacial unit. We have her basic attack, which is just the normal basic attack. She may be doing a little bit more because she stacks off of basic attack damage than other resonators may do. So that's something to look at. Her resonance skill is Spiritual Sketch, which is going to place a left and right spiritual sketch on the ground, which is very important because in her Forte circuit, she's going to have, if you don't have the spiritual sketch left or right down, then you won't be able to actually get to her Stroke of Genius skill, which essentially lets her blink to the location of where one of your spiritual sketches that were put on the ground are, and it's going to deal glacial damage considered as basic attack damage. And you gain one stack of Painter's Delight, lasting for 8 seconds and stacking up to 2 times. Now, why that's so important is Painter's Delight you need 2 stacks of to get to Resonance skill Stroke of Maestro. And then when the Resonance sketch is nearby and there are 2 stacks of Painter's Delight, which you get from your Resonance skill Stroke of Genius, the resonance skill is replaced with resonance skill Stroke of Maestro. So when this is cast, you're going to blink like you did with Stroke of Genius to the location of a spiritual sketch on the ground. It's going to summon the crane, deal glacio damage, considered as basic attack damage, the same as the other one, but this time it increases the basic attack damage multiplier by 18% for 22 seconds. This is important because of her resonance liberation damage. So when you use her resonance liberation, um, when the active resonator on the team deals damage, you're going to have Inglet spirits that are summoned, all doing glacio damage, but it's also considered as basic attack damage. So that's why stacking basic attack damage is so important on her, because all of these Inklet spirits, which you can summon up to 21 of them, all do basic attack damage, and I imagine that's probably going to be a lot of damage coming out from that. And this effect lasts for 30 seconds, or until the max Inklet spirits are summoned, which is 21. So I'm not too sure, but I think what this means is that you can actually have her leave the field, and all of these Inklet spirits can still be summoned by a different resonator as long as you casted her Resonance Liberation ahead of time, which is going to be huge for just having extra damage on one of your main damage resonators on your team. Another fun little tidbit is, so for the lantern berries that you need, I brought up a picture just in case you wanted a farm route for them. So the route starts there in Tiger's Maw Mine and just goes straight around. So you just go in a circle and you can farm all the lantern berries you need without spending credits, which is a huge bonus because credits are very, very hard to get in this game, for me at least, and I'm running out. So I wanted to put that in there. For her resonance chains, so if you want to pull more than one for her, um, the first one is just going to be increases the animation by 6 for how many Inklet spirits you can have out. So 6 more. So instead of 21, you have 27. The second one is actually pretty good. When casting Resonance skill Stroke of Maestro, you restore 15 Resonance energy and increase crit rate by 10% for 25 seconds, which means all your Inklet spirits get more crit rate during the time that they're out as well. So that's huge, in my opinion. And then that's probably a very good place to stop if you aren't trying to go all the way to sequence 6. Um, so that's probably where I would stop, at least going there. A really good team that's going to be great for her is going to be Jinsey and Verena, I believe. You're gonna have Verena out first, get through her rotation, then switch to Zhezhi, and you can get through Zhezhi's rotation, and then you'll have all the Inklet spirits. The resident skill damage bonus that Zhezhi gives is going to be a huge buff to Jinxi's resident skill damage and make her do a lot more damage. Um, Now, if you wanted to do something a little bit like a main DPS Zhezhi build, I was looking into it, and I think that Sanhua and Baizi would be the best three to do for this, only because Sanhua also deepens the basic attack damage. So your spirits will be doing a lot more damage once you get Sanhua off the field. And then for Baizi, I would do her only if you have the sequence 6 Baizi, which increases the glacio damage bonus of all characters by 12% for 20 seconds. If you don't have sequence 6, then I would probably just still use Verena because her attack buff is better. But with sequence 6 Baizi, I believe it would be better to run if you wanted to do a Zhezhi damage build. Um, but yeah, that was just a quick overview of her. Um, Nothing's like super confirmed yet as to her skills, so they could be subject to change. Um, I think most of it is going to remain the same, just maybe multipliers will change. Um, but either way, she is going to be a wonderful unit to pull for, especially if you have Jinxie already built on your main team. So I would definitely not skip this unit if you have Jinxie already. But if you're still here at the remaining of the video, thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you felt this was helpful at all to you. Thank you so much. Have a great day.